I was making a business trip to Stockholm, and I noticed some darkening in my urine. I didn't know what to attribute it to. It persisted, and I started seeing some blood. The only frame of reference I had was a kidney stone I had passed like 10 years ago. I thought maybe that was the source of the blood. Cancer was the least thing on my mind. Kathy insisted that I go see our GP. That was a good-sized tumor in the bladder. I was 66 when I was diagnosed. Muscle-invasive bladder cancer at that time had prognosis in months. This is the first time I faced the idea that I could have a very short time left, and that's sobering. Morning, ladies. So Kathy and I were preparing to take out the bladder. The idea, of course, is the cancer starts in the bladder, so take it out. That's the logic, of course. But current data says that if you do radiation and chemo, that you can actually keep the bladder, and your recurrence is no worse than if you had actually done the surgery. So about 2 cycles into treatment, they had another endoscopic procedure. This doctor was out in a half hour with a big smile and came to my wife and said, there's no evidence of recurrence in the bladder. There's no evidence of the tumor anymore. So that was the first bit of good news I had. The next bit of good news I had is I had a follow-up PET CT. So the disease that had spread outside the bladder appeared to be inactive, and there was no visible sign of the tumor inside. And that's when I was introduced to Signatera. So on Valentine's Day of 2024, I had a blood draw, and that was sent out to the Signatera labs. And then on March 6th, I got my first Signatera result, and that was negative. There was no evidence of tumor in my blood either. I was very confident, very elated that there was no evidence of residual disease. So we went into a pattern of surveillance at that point. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm less excited about getting my CT done every 3 months and getting that X-ray dose. I'm much more comfortable with the Signatera. I believe that I will see disease coming back sooner with Signatera than I will with imaging. It is my beacon. It is my warning sign. It is my thing that tells me I'm doing okay. One thing about the cancer journey that you don't fully appreciate is how much love and caring is around you. I'm one of the luckiest people I know. It doesn't get much better than this.